Hello everyone, I'm back with a new presence tapping video on mindfulness. So let's start by closing our eyes and taking a couple of breaths. And then when you're ready, whenever you feel like it, you can start tapping through the points in any order you want, any way that you want. It's not important, the actual algorithm of it. Mindfulness has become quite a well-known word these days, very, very popular. There's all sorts of courses that teach it. It's in schools, it's in institutions, it's in hospitals, it's in business schools, and obviously because it's extremely potent. Just that ability to bring our attention towards something right here and right now. That's what mindfulness is. Being able to bring our attention, focus it on something, and experience that something directly. Without a story, without any additional overhead, without conceptualizing it or thinking about it, just actually experiencing it. And Meridian tapping is such a powerful tool to assist in that, because it very naturally brings your attention into the body. And with presence tapping, that's my only objective, is to simply bring attention into the body. Less emphasis on the mind and analysis and conceptual thought. And then let the energy, this message of safety through touch, do whatever it needs to do to take care of whatever needs to be taken care of. So let's do a little bit of mindful tapping. So what I want you to do is stop tapping for a second. We're just going to put our attention on our breath. This is where even the best mindfulness practices begin, because it's so natural, it's so alive. So as you take a breath, breathing in through your nose, I want you to just feel your body as it's happening. Feel the coolness, the movement of the air as it enters into the nostrils. If you really put your attention there, you can feel it actually going down the back of your throat. Reaches the lower part of your throat. It's starting to warm up. But if it's really cool air, you can actually even feel it in your chest. Feeling the air in your throat and feeling your chest expand. The whole rib cage is expanding with it. And just feel it. Mindfulness is simply about experiencing something directly in this moment, as it is. The whole body's actually breathing. Just feel it. Notice your belly going in and out. And if you like, you can put your hand on your belly and feel it going up and down. And as the breath goes out, you can feel it once again in the back of your throat. You can feel the warmth coming into your nose. as the now warmed air, full of carbon dioxide, is going out of the body. So now let's do that again, putting your attention first on the air as it comes into your nostrils, and now start tapping as well. Notice the tapping doesn't interfere in the slightest in our ability to focus the attention. First on just the coolness of the air, what it feels like inside your nose. It feels like as it goes down the back of your throat, as your chest expands, and as your belly moves upward. And then as the air goes out, how it can feel the warmth again in the back of your throat, in your nose, as the now warmed air moves out. Now, doing a practice like this, especially if you've never done this before, you'll undoubtedly come to a point where your mind will lose interest. There's not much happening. In fact, you're just paying attention to something that's so ordinary, we usually don't notice it at all. Only if we're out of breath, or the air is particularly hot or cold. Otherwise, we don't pay any attention. If that starts to happen, you may hear questions in your mind like, okay, now what? What's this going to do for me? Well, it's going to do a lot, but it requires just patience and time and a willingness to just continue to look, to feel, to notice everything that's going on. If you watch long enough, you may notice that on every in-breath, your whole body responds. It's that air, the oxygen and other elements are going from your lungs into the bloodstream, and from there traveling to every single cell in your body. The whole body is breathing. In fact, the whole reason that the lungs, the diaphragm, the nose, the throat exist is to deliver the oxygen to all the cells in the body. You're really feeling life. The breathing of life itself. Remember, every single cell in your body is a living being. It's actually alive. And it needs the oxygen as well as food in order to maintain its health throughout its lifespan. Every single cell. is engaged in this breathing. And just notice that we're not really thinking about this, we're feeling it. Just really put your attention there. You'll feel every breath as an effect on the entire body. You may also notice that your mind, the normal thought processes that go on, have quieted down. It's simply because your attention is going directly into the present moment. This mindfulness is about being in the present moment as it is. You don't need any thinking or story or memories or even words to feel yourself breathing. No description is needed. It's pure, direct experience. This is a very good start on mindfulness. Just paying attention to what is here right this moment. It may be very small, very slight. Maybe like breathing, very ordinary. But just taking the time to pay attention to it can bring you into this present moment. It's in the present moment where you find quiet, peace, and even happiness. Because in the now is where they exist. Stop tapping and keeping your eyes closed, just take another breath or two. Just feeling it. And then when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Really, all of EFT, the way most teachers of EFT teach it, is bringing this attention into ourselves in an open-hearted way. Even when it's not presence tapping, which is not directly engaging therapeutically, like we do in sessions and many people do. Even in sessions where you are directing it very specifically to a particular issue, the focus is in the body, the feeling, the movement of energy, and the like. And from there is where the deep material can come to the surface. And there's a safe space that's created, an open space where the deeper wounds, the suppressed memories, the things that are influencing the present moment but are still buried in the unconscious can begin to come to the surface on their way out. They don't come up to hurt us, they come up to be released. So I hope you enjoyed that little foray into mindfulness and how it and EFT go hand in hand with one another and are very helpful for both. So I'll see you in the next video. Until then, namaste.